Using e-resources. E-resources are sources of information that are stored online. The most common e-resource that you will use is the e-journal. E-journals are electronic versions of paper journals. E-resources are stored in online databases. Each database, for example Business Source Elite, will hold a collection of different e-journals. It will have its own search engine, like a mini Google, for you to find e-journal articles. We will be taking a look at this database in more detail later on. First of all, what is a journal? A journal is a publication that contains scholarly articles written by academics or experts in a subject area. There are a number of reasons why you should be using them in your research. Journal articles are more up-to-date than books. Books can take a number of years to write and be published, so even if the book you have selected was published in 2012, it was probably written in 2009 or 2010. This means that the information is already out of date by the time it reaches the shelves. This can be a particular problem in fast-moving subject areas like science, business, and finance. In comparison, journal articles take on average a year to be published. Journal articles are much shorter than books, making them quicker to read. They focus on specific topics and are highly detailed, meaning that all the information is relevant. Most academic journals are edited using peer review. This means that before an article is published, it has to be read and checked by other academics or experts in that field. It will only be allowed to be published if it meets a high academic standard. If you are reading a peer-reviewed journal, you know that it has been carefully reviewed and should be of a high quality. UEA subscribes to a large number of very expensive e-resources so that you can access important information that is not available for free on the internet. You will be expected to use these resources and refer to them in your assignments and research. We can search for databases and e-journals in two different ways. The first way is to use the UEA Library Catalogue Primo OneSearch. This is useful for quick searches and when you do not know the name of the journal or database that you want to use. We need to go to the UEA Library website homepage. On the left-hand side menu, we can click on Search the Library. We can now do a general search of the library resources by typing in keywords and clicking Search. Let's search for marketing. Here is the results screen. Because this is the library catalogue for the library at Norwich, it will show you books held in Norwich and e-resources. To see only the e-resources, we can select Full Text Online. If you are only looking for peer-reviewed journals, you can click on this link. This means that all the results in the list are peer-reviewed journal articles. To open an article, we need to click on Online Resource. We then want to click on Open Source in a new window. From here, we can download the article by clicking on the PDF button. We now have the choice to print or save the article. We can search for databases and e-journals using MetaLib. MetaLib is useful if you know the name of the database or e-journal that you want to use. To access MetaLib, we need to go back to Primo OneSearch and then click on the link MetaLib Databases by Subject. So, back to Search the Library, and now up in the top right hand corner you can see the link. The main page of MetaLib shows you the list of databases that UEA subscribe to. You'll notice that they are in alphabetical order. If you are looking for a particular e-journal, you need to go to Electronic Journals A to Z. From here, we can search for the name of the journal. clicking on the SFX link. And then you press Go. Whilst we are in MetaLib, we are going to take a look at the database called Business Source Elite. If you are interested in subject areas like business, management and marketing, this is one of the most important databases for your studies. Business Source Elite provides full text coverage of academic, business, management and economics journals. It offers full text for over 1,000 business publications. It also offers a wide selection of publications, for example, journal articles, company profiles, country economic reports, industry yearbooks and reports, and market research reports. And so now, we need to open Business Source Elite. We've gone back to MetaLib, and we're going to find Business Source Elite in the list of databases. To open the database, we need to click on the name. This is the main search screen of Business Source Elite. The database defaults to the Advanced Search facility. The top section of the database is where you enter your search words. It allows you to search in different fields, for example keyword, author and title. The second part of the search page is where you can limit or narrow down your results. This will help to give you more accurate search results. You can limit your results by date of publication, language, country of origin, and more. One very useful limiter is scholarly peer-reviewed journals. By ticking this box, it will ensure that all your results have been peer-reviewed and should be of good academic quality. We're going to look for information for an assignment about how the food industry markets its products at children. So let's search for marketing and food industry. We're going to limit the date of publication from 2007 to 2012 because we only want the most up-to-date information. And we're also going to select scholarly peer-reviewed journals. Then we need to hit search. Okay, so this has given us over 100 results, so we need to make a more specific search. We can use the limiting options down the left-hand side of the page to limit our search results even further. For example, we can amend the publication date. We can select what type of source we want. We can also look at subject areas, geography. For this one though, we're going to look at subject areas because I'm particularly interested in the effect that the food industry marketing has on children, their health and obesity. So I'm going to tick this box and press update. So now we have a much more manageable list of results. As you'll see here, we have 5. If you find you have limited your options too much, you can remove the limiters using the X. So now to open a document. First of all, have a look at your list of results. By clicking on the title, we can have a look at the abstract. The abstract is a short overview of the content of the journal. If you would then like to open the document, we can click on PDF Full Text. And now again, we can choose to either save the document or print it. If you are looking for an article and it doesn't have a PDF full text link, you need need to click the SFX button. SFX will tell us if UEA subscribes to this article in a different database. In this case, yes it does. It holds it in Wiley Online Library. To access the article, we need to press Go. SFX has now opened the article in a new window. Look to the side and look for the PDF link to download the article. Using these databases, you can also save your results. In this case, if you're interested in particular articles, you can click Add to Folder. If we now want to review our folder, we can go up to the top of the page and click on Folder. You now have the option to print, email, save, and export your results.